Karma, yes. How everything's predicted and how much food we're gonna get. That is also predicted if we're going to get food or not. So I would like to know if there's like a borderline, like separating how much effort should we do to get food, for example, or to, or if we just can give up, like, okay, so it's arranged, then I Krishna will arrange, so I will not make any effort to get, food was an example, but how much effort should we do to get things in our life, or not material, also like food, could say prasad is transcendental, but like getting a ride to the festival, like, oh, I'm gonna, Krishna will arrange, or I'm going to, run after to get something. Do you understand?
No, try to understand. I told these things. In this material, all the conditioned soul, they are wandering in the same cycle of repeated birth and death according to their previous fruitive action, karma. Taking birth, janma, karma, all their activities, according to their previous karma. Okay. That karma, according to the selective karma, then Maya Devi, she is doing. She is making to everybody. Okay. This way. And everything is also your prarabdha karma. Past karma phala. And Maya Devi, she is also doing it. This is her duty. You understand? Give an example, if you committed offense, then you are in the jail. When you are in the jail, the jailer, according to the statements of judge, you stay how many days, how to do, and what is your work in the jail, everything's fixed. Jailer is not doing anything. Jailer just, according to the instruction of judgment, think, okay, you do this work, this time, everything is scheduled in there. In the same way, according to our previous fruit of action karma, that is called prarabdha karma. We have two kinds of karma now. One is called prarabdha karma, another is called aprarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma, there's some karma that's manifest and we are doing. Aprarabdha karma, some karma, fruits of karma, that is reserved for next time. That is not yet manifest. That is also reserved. And some karma, this is, if we are doing this way, as the farmer is getting lot of grains from his field, but some grains he also cultivate the field. And others grain also already reserved. In the same way, our millions birth karma follow. The fruit of karma result. And then some little of karma now sprouted. And that karma also we are doing everything and working everything. And Mayadevi, according to the karma, she is also by force we are doing this. And Arjuna asked this question to Krishna. Arjuna asked this question, I know what is good and what is bad. Everybody knows also, because human being is intelligent. Kenapi balat niyojito me. Arjuna asked this question. So who by force to perform this work? I know this is good and this is bad. In your life, sometimes you know this is good, this is bad. So why you are doing bad things? Drinking alcohol, is good or bad? Addicting the intoxicant, good or bad? So why you are doing? Do you know? That is by force, your karma. In previous life, what you did, that karma is doing by force. This is called karma bad. the philosophy of karma, according to the karma, say to you have to do this. And that thing is also predicted and predestined. Now but our Bhakti Marg is saying how to destroy this karma bad. Because if you follow the always karma is never finished. Prarabdha, aprarabdha karma never finished. And always going on this way. And unlimited time, ananta kal, the karma is going on this way. Wandering the same cycle. And your old karma should finish, then new karma coming, new karma again and again. And they also reserve and again going on this way. One person, he is sitting on the bank of the river. He is thinking, oh, water is all going toward the ocean. When all the water will be finished, then I can cross the river. Possible or not? Water of the river will never finish. Water is going. You are saying, okay, all water going to the ocean. So I am sick. When the water will be finished, then I easily can cross the river. Possible or not? In the same way, our Bhakti Marg also discuss the, according to the karma, you cannot attain to Lord. You cannot cross the ocean of Maya. Unlimited time karma is going, new karma you create, old karma is going, new karma is coming. That is called anadikal, unlimited time. This karma is going on this, and that is also endless. The ocean will be never dry. Samudra ko bhi sukh nahi jayega. Ocean will never dry. So how will cross the ocean of Maya and attain to Lord? Question is coming. So our Bhakti Marga is saying this way, if you chant holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Just one your namabhas will come. Holy name, Suddha Nam will manifest, even at your praying will manifest. Even the one namabhas, understand? Assembly with the holy names. Manifest your tongue, then prarabdha, aparabdha, all karma everything will destroy. Then pap, bij, papa vasana. Pap means sinful activity. Papa bij, the seed of sinful activity. Even the papa vasana means, you understand? What is the papa vasana? Desire to commit sinful activity. Like a papa vasana. Everything is completely, absolutely drastic from the heart. Even your papa vasana will not come in your heart. The how is powerful? Only one namabhas. Understand? Vajamil, when he gave his son's name Narayan, that time namabhas coming. Then all his papa vasana, everything you are destroyed. But again and again he also chanted his son's name. That is his word. Sukriti. And one namabhas, first namabhas destroyed all your karma fall, everything destroyed. One namabhas, first namabhas. First namabhas destroyed all your karma fall. Pap, bij, everything is destroyed. Or again and again your namabhas coming, that namabhas creates the Sukriti. So saying namabhase hoyto Sukriti. Chaitanya Bhagavad Vrindavan Das Thakur explained, namabhase hoyto Sukriti. One, again and again Ajamil chanted his son's name, that is his word. Creates the Sukriti. Sukriti understands, spiritual pious act. For this regard, this Sukriti and arranged to get the association of sadhu. Ajamil got sadhu sangha or not? When? How did he get association with sadhu? Who is sadhu come in front of him? Who is coming? So,
One time I heard you said before in his previous one sadhu coming to beg, and then because he had his nature like before his brahmana, before he became degraded, then the sadhu came, he served the sadhu, and sadhu gave name for baby before and after also.
listen this thing. This is how Ajamil, he got Namabhas, taking the name of his sons. Actual, Srimad Bhagavat, just 2 or 3 sloka Ajamil story finish. If you see the other Puranas very clearly explained, Ajamil when he left his house and he was staying with the prostitute. On the Omba prostitute he produced 10 sons. But last son's name he gave Narayan. Well, how possible? Why did not he give son's name? All sons' name Bhagavatnam. If you go India, every house, nowadays different, but every house, the son's name, daughter's name must be related with Krishna or Radhika's name. Understand? Now we are giving Hakku, Bakku, Chakku, Dakku. B2, C2, He2, D2, they are saying. Because Western culture, they is very sweet. Western people thinking Indian culture is good, or Indian people thinking Western culture is good. Nowadays people are crazy complete because watching the television, Hollywood cinema. And people also coming Western country to get the education, high education. But they are taking is what? Western culture they are taking. Understand? Sometimes I am also saying, Western people, they are like walking on the beach half naked. Because this is good culture. When Indian, they also try to copy Western culture. When you go to the beach, many Indian also ladies, stupid nonsense. They want to, this is good culture. Understand? Once when I came in airport, one devotee thought that the cloth is very nice, but he had hole. Maybe he did wrong. I don't know, he's rich. But why this cloth? I cannot understand. This is today hair hole. I will ask or not. I will ask or not. Then I'm thinking, if I ask, maybe he will be upset. And directly if he asks, he will be maybe think, hey, son. Then I asked one devotee, hey, why? She is so the whole. Yes, no? Good cloth? This is the new style. Well, if you buy the good, that is called gems, and but the whole that are more expensive. Look at this. Even the many devotees also, what do to the others? India also, some also this influence is going. Not so much, but something is going. Maybe after 10, 15 years, 100% people also are there.
Now only rickshawala fashion.
And rickshawala, they have no money. They are drinking alcohol.
But how coming like here?
So now coming in this way, just I tell you, why I'm saying, because India, this culture is, Vedic culture is that 99%, their name must be related with Radha Krishna's name. So now coming to the Ajamil, he did not give his sons 9 sons name Bhagavatnam, not many sons. But how did he give his son? How did he give his son's name Narayan? Actually, Purana is saying this way. When Ajamil's wife, that Prachushi, gave birth to the last son, and at that day, Lomas Rishi came. Lomos Rishi wandering there, Lomos Rishi night time, they're thinking, oh, I can take rest somewhere. That time, accidentally, Lomos Rishi, he was staying in the house of Ajamil. And that night, Ajamil, he was not in his house. Ajamil went out somewhere to stealing or what is called, doing things. So when early in the morning, Ajamil's wife, she wakes up, saw the sadhu and very close to in front of his house. Generally, ladies' heart is little soft and curiosity taking darshan of the sadhu. Then Ajamil's wife brought the newborn baby, maybe 1 year, 2 days baby. He said, generally saying, she told, oh, give blessing my baby. And that time, Ajamil told, okay, what is your son's name? No, I did not give any name. Okay, Ajamil told, okay, so I can give name, spiritual name. Okay, why not? I give blessing. This is the nature of the lady. That time Ajamil gave his son's name, Narayan. Okay, gave the name. At the same time, Ajamil appeared, came. Ajamil saw, oh, sadhu is in his house. Then he became very angry. Just he drank alcohol, his eyes completely what? Red color. Understand? And he become, why sadhu has come in my house? Become very angry. But then his wife answered, oh, sadhu, keep patient. And so his newborn baby, Ajamil's heart little bit soft and told, oh, sadhu gave my son's name, Narayan. Look how his heart completely contaminated. And now he can't to chant Narayan name. And Kolmos Ghursile Jeev Loy Krishna Nam Chaitamritam. Those who are sinner Mahapapi in their heart, not possible to utter Krishna Nam, Govinda Nam, not possible. So here is the Kolmos Ghursile, Kolmos meaning pap, sinful. When your pap sinful will reduce, then you chant holy names. Not possible. So the Kolmos Ghursile Jeev Loy Krishna Nam. Then another slok I also explained. What is slok? Krishna told to Arjuna, Sata Janmai Japumano Vasudeva Samarchet Tanmuke Harinama Tishtanti Bharata. Hey Bharat, Arjun, millions birth, those who worship my Vasudeva Vigraha. Then they will be able to qualify chant holy names. Everybody not chant holy names. So here same verse, Chaitamrita or Chaitanya Bhagavad explained, Kolmos Ghursile Jeev Loy Krishna. So his wife told, sadhu gave me son's name Narayan. But Ajamil completely was intoxicated with the alcohol. What? Are Narayan. Maybe he wants to his son's name Hakku Baku Dakku Chakku and Ditu Situ Fitu. But his wife told his sadhu. Then Lomos Rishi told, I gave you son's name Narayan. Sadhu's holy names enter in his ears. Nama has come. Narayan. His wife told 3 times, 4 times, could not repeat. But when Lomos Rishi told, yes, I gave you son's name Narayan, that time how is powerful this sadhus, Sabda Brahma, enter in here, Narayan. Well, at that time, Nama has come. And our Bhakti Jivan Janardhan Goswami Maharaj, he told this story. Narayan. That time his wife told, hey, give some dakshin to sadhu. Because sadhu gave blessing, Om Sastino Govinda. Understand? Give some dakshin. Dakshin answer, give donation. Hey, sadhu. I never give some dakshin. I take everything from sadhu. And if I sadhu any blanket or anything, even commandul, water pot, I'll take. I will not get dakshin. Okay, now give dakshin. Okay, sadhu, if I see sadhu, cut it. Okay, now I'm giving dakshin to his life. Jivandan Diri. But today I will not kill. This is dakshin something also. Eh? Okay, now Ajamil is what? Namavas coming or not? Then that time all is sinful activity destroyed. Then Ajamil so much attachment with this son, last son. Eh? Always you are chanting. Eh? Narayan, Narayan, Narayan come here. Narayan come, Narayan, 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 Narayan. So again and again he chanting Narayan. That is what? Namavas. And this Namavas creates the Sukla. First Namavas destroyed all his sinful activities. And then again and again he chanting his son's name Narayan. That is what? Sukriti. And this Sukriti matured and accumulated. Then he got association with sadhu. This first sadhu sangha, Lomas Rishi. Then second sadhu sangha, when Ajamil was laying on the bed of death, then Vishnudutas and Jamadutas came. The conversation of Vishnudutas and Jamadutas, that is sadhu sangha. They listen. Very good. How they glorify about Nam. Vishnudutas, they glorify about the Nam. Eh? Jamaduta told Ajamil he committed sinful activity. He had to come in the place of Jamaloka. And Vishnudut told no, he cannot go. Because he chanted Narayan. Then he chanted his son's name, not Narayan, Krishna. Bhagavat name. Then we told Sankirtam, Parihasam, Stobam, Nilonam, Evava, Vaikundanamam, Grahanam, Asesagaram, Viduriti. Anyhow, if you chant son's Bhagavat name, you have to get benefit. So he chanted Narayan Swahapas. Then Vishnudev kicked out. Vishnudev kicked out the Jamadutas. Ajamil is listening. Look how they are powerful. Then when Vishnudev and Jamadutas disappeared, then Ajamil repented. Oh, in my life I committed many sinful. But still, Vishnu they came and protect my life. So much repentation anutap. Jagai Madhai bole ar nari bap. Jagai Madhai told again will not come there. This is your vow. Understand? So Ajamil that time he left his house going to Haridwar and chanting holy name. Then again Vishnudut, same Vishnudutas came and were the chariot. Then told, hey Ajamil sit on the chariot, go to Vaikuntha. Then Ajamil asked this question, so why did not take me that time? But that time you are not qualified to go to Vaikuntha Dham. Without prem, no one can attain Vaikuntha Dham. Now you are chanting holy name, Suddha Nam, all your sinful have destroyed. Maybe another question will come. So when Lomas Rishi uttered this name, Namavas Kami, Ajamil chanted Sanskrit Narayan. So why Ajamil again and again he committed sinful activities? Continue. Why did he not give up everything? Then Vishwanath Chakravarti Madhurya Kadambini very nicely explained in this way. Actually, Ajamil, when he first time chanted his son's name Narayan, then his sinful activity destroyed this. Even there are no Purvasana. But according to his some habits, so for this regard, he did something. This thing, not other. Give an example recently about if you take out the fangs of the snake bite to you, but no poison. In the same way, Ajamil life is this way. So if you chant holy names, pure holy names, in this life attain to Vaikuntha Dham. Huh? But don't you try to go to Vaikuntha Dham. You try to go Golok Vrindavan. How to go Golok Vrindavan? Vaikuntha can go easy process. But if you go to Golok Vrindavan, need how many births?
3.
At least 3 births need. Eh? For the 3 births later. Oh, I will speak it, they are not translating, so they are only. Saptabrahma. Okay, fala.
Govinda Pradila está perguntando sobre a natureza de karma. Maharaj estava explicando sobre como o karma, né? Tudo está predestinado para nós, que a gente faz. Ele está explicando que a natureza de uma pessoa, fazer tudo que ela faz tem um resultado, mas aquele resultado vai começar a mudar quando aquela pessoa começar a cantar os santos nomes. Porque um santo nome, quando a pessoa canta, um daqueles nomes vai ser Namabhas. A natureza de Namabhas é que o Namabhas ele vai destruir todo o prarabdha e a prarabdha karma, que é o karma que se manifestou já ou não se manifestou. Então, a partir daquele momento que ela, o canto dela, a prática dela começa novamente. Assim. Então, ele está falando sobre a vida de Ajamil. Ajamil é um exemplo disso. Ele cometeu muitas atividades pecaminosas e continuamente. As Maharaj
Come here, listen.
Mas Maharaj estava explicando que
Yeah.
Tá falando em português.
Fala português. He is speaking Portuguese. Listen.
então Maharaj estava explicando a vida de uma pessoa chamada Ajamil. E ele era um criminoso assim, né, muito feroz, digamos assim. E ele roubava, ele matava, ele fazia de tudo. Mas Maharaj estava explicando a natureza de karma, como uma pessoa pode se livrar dos resultados das suas né, passadas, que vão se tornar alguma coisa nessa vida. Prarabdha Prarabdha, que já, como que é? Sprout, que já... Sprouts? Não, sprouts, que já brotaram ou não. Então, o exemplo de Ajamil é que ele era tal pessoa, ele se engajava continuamente em atividades pecaminosas de todo tipo, mas quando uma vez, o Maharaj estava falando que pela associação de um sadhu, primeiro um sadhu chamado Lomas Rishi, ele veio até a casa dele, e a esposa dele tem um coração muito suave, ela tinha acabado de dar luz a uma criança e ela pediu para o sadhu para que ele desse um nome, desse alguma... que ele abençoasse aquela criança. Então, mesmo a Ajamil sendo completamente contra isso, quando ele chegou, ela ficou completamente irada, ele estava bêbado e tudo isso, o sadhu, ele era muito misericordioso, ele disse para ele, o nome do seu filho é Narayan. Então, quando ele falou Narayan, com toda aquela realização que ele tinha, quando o Ajamil ouviu aquele nome, isso foi como ele recebeu o semblante, o semblante daquele nome. Não era um nome completamente puro, mas era um nome que tinha um poder suficiente para destruir todas as atividades pecaminosas que ele tinha cometido, mesmo sem ele saber. Então, a partir dali, quando a criança nasceu, ele muito apegado àquela criança, ele chamava a criança, vem Narayan, faz o nome Narayan. Narayan, faça isso, faça aquilo. Então, o fato dele o nome, mesmo que se você não canta ele sabendo ou diretamente se referindo a ele como o nome de Deus, né? Mesmo se você considera aquele nome como o nome do seu filho, o que seja, você vai ter um resultado. Então, ele começou o fato dele se relacionar com o filho dele, chamar o filho dele, se apegar ao filho dele. Ele morreu olhando para aquele filho, chamando o nome daquele filho. Então, quando os Yamadutas, que são os mensageiros do Senhor da Morte de Amaraj, eles vão pegar ele, levar ele para o inferno para ele pagar todas, né, tudo para ele, tudo que ele tinha que pagar. Os Vishnudutas, os mensageiros do Senhor Vishnu, eles vieram e disseram, não, ele não tem nenhuma atividade pecaminosa. Então, os outros Yamadutas ficaram surpresos. Como não? Ele cometeu atividades pecaminosas a vida inteira dele. Mas eles disseram, não, ele cantou Namabha, ele cantou os santos nomes, e não era nem puramente a sombra dos santos nomes, o semblante dos santos nomes já era suficiente para isso. Então, Ajamil, ele ouviu toda aquela conversa entre os Yamadutas e os Vishnudutas, mensageiros de Vishnu e de Yamaraj, que levam para o inferno ou para os planetas espirituais. E quando ele viu aquilo, ele desenvolveu fé e ele se arrependeu de ter desperdiçado a vida dele daquela forma. Então, ele foi para um lugar chamado Haridwar, um lugar sagrado na Índia. E ali ele começou a praticar. E no final da sua vida, os Vishnudutas, os mensageiros do Senhor Vishnu vieram e levaram ele até a morada transcendental do Senhor. Maharaj, one question. You know, when Ajamil, it is said, just like one snake with no fangs or one rope burning only ashes there. They give this example. But one question is, when Ajamil, after he's doing too much, continuing. This is not pap anymore. No, this is already for one namabhas, and then everything that you do. But because I'm thinking of this, he's doing many things, and this is not counting. Maybe not counting. If I'm doing something, Chansi Harinam Diksha Mantra, then too much. But
No, there are two kinds of or sinful act. One is called knowingly, and is called unknowingly. Papi, Jnana Papi. Two kinds of sin. Those who have no knowledge, they committed sinful activities.
This is Ajamil.
And those who know, you are coming in Krishna consciousness, you know what is good, what is bad, you know. But still you are knowingly doing, that's your Jnana Papi. Lord will be delivered to them, those who are again. And you are Jnana Papi, Lord will not do. Jnana Papi, yeah. You know this thing is bad, but you doing this bad. So how will give the mercy? So you have to. Then your question, okay, it is better. I always will say ignorant. No, you cannot say this.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Very nice. Understand? Ajamil, he did, that is your ignorance. But knowingly he didn't. As like I told, Jagai Madhai bole ar nare pa. Ar nare pa. Mane again will not do this. You have to take, no, what I did in my ignorance life, again I will not do. This life will chant, not commit any sinful act. And knowingly if you do, that is the offense. One person knowingly commits that the judge will give punishment. Unknowingly, there will be less punishment. Punishment also will be have to take, but less punishment. So Shastra is saying two types of sin. One is called Jnana Papi, another is called Ajnana. Yeah? So these are saying, sometimes I told this story of what the Rishi. Mandava Rishi. Mandava Rishi was staying in the tip of the spear. That time I asked Jam Maharaj, in my life, I never committed any sinful. Why I am sitting on the tip of the spear and blood coming from there? That time Jam Maharaj told, not this life you did, but after 7 births, before 7 births, you committed one sinful duty. That time you were a small baby, that may be 2 or 3 years baby, and that time you are playing with the butterflies, and cut the back and put the crush, then butterfly flying, and you are laughing. So this is your sinful act. For this sinful act, you are sitting on the tip of the spear. Karma. That time he told, no, you have to change this law. That time I have visited 3-4 years, I have no knowledge. What is sinful activity? So they okay. So Jam Maharaj changed this law, but they changed the law. Until 5 years, if anybody commit any sinful activity, that is not counted his karma. After 5 years, what he will do? That is counted in his karma. Good or bad. So this is our Shastra. You read the Markandeya Chayana, Mandava Rishi is like this. So everybody have to follow the rules and regulations of this 5 years through until his life. We give our wisdom.
Maharaj está explicando aqui.
Two kinds of.
Eu estava fazendo a pergunta aqui. A Jamil, ele continuou cometendo ofensas depois de ele ter recebido. Maharaj é exemplo, assim como uma cobra que tiraram as presentes. Ela vai ficar, mas ela não vai causar nenhum dano. Então, da mesma forma, se pudesse explicar nós que ele continuou cometendo, não contaram como como numa nova, né, como se diz, não foi um novo karma que ele estava fazendo. Então, mas eu estava explicando que eu estava falando, mas se um devoto comete atividades pecaminosas, aquilo vai gerar um resultado, né, extremamente negativo. Então, qual é a, né? Então, eu estava falando que existem dois tipos de atividades pecaminosas, que são aquelas feitas por uma pessoa que tem conhecimento e aquela que não tem conhecimento. Nesse caso, Admin, ele não tinha conhecimento. Então, por isso, quando no final da sua vida ele foi liberado. Mas o devoto que recebe Harinam, Diksha, ele recebe instruções. Se ele cometer atividades pecaminosas com o conhecimento que ele já recebeu, aquilo constitui né, a karma e atividades pecaminosas, ele vai ser punido devidamente. Assim, o Maharaj falando, Krishna, ele vem, ele vai liberar aqueles que são ignorantes e cometem atividades pecaminosas, mas são ignorantes. Mas aqueles que têm conhecimento, receberam conhecimento e que fazem isso, ele não vai liberar, eles vão ter que ser punidos de acordo. Assim, então, assim como o juiz, ele vai, se uma pessoa comete um crime com conhecimento, ele vai punir. Se uma pessoa sem conhecimento, ela faz, acidentalmente acontece alguma coisa, ele vai punir de forma diferente. Mas estava dando o exemplo de um rishi chamado Mandaparishi, que ele, no final da sua vida, mesmo depois de muitas austeridades e práticas espirituais, ele recebeu uma punição de sentar no topo de uma lança e passar por esse sofrimento. Então, quando estava passando por isso, ele começou a indagar, depois de tudo que ele fez, de práticas espirituais que ele fez, ele recebeu essa punição. Por quê? Então, o Jamaraj, ele explicou para ele que não nessa vida, mas há 7 vidas atrás, quando você era uma criança, você estava brincando com uma borboleta, você tirou, você colocou um pedaço de grama na parte de trás dessa borboleta, se divertindo, né? Então, por isso você está sendo punido agora. Então, Mandaparishi, ele ficou meio irado, ele disse, mas como é possível que uma criança, eu tinha 3, 4 anos, se eu não tenho nenhum tipo de conhecimento, que aquilo era uma coisa pecaminosa, uma coisa, não tinha, eu era ignorante. Então, o Jamaraj, ele entendeu, ele disse, ok, então ele mudou a lei de que a partir dos 5 anos uma criança, somente a partir dos 5 anos uma entidade viva vai, o resultado das atividades dela vão começar a contar. Então, o Maharaj está dizendo assim, então, mas deve-se entender que, sim, existe 2 tipos de papis de pessoas que são pecaminosas, aqueles que são agyanis, que são ignorantes, e aqueles que são gyanis, e têm conhecimento do que eles não devem fazer, eles não devem fazer isso. Então, Maharaj está dizendo, por isso, como você falou no final? Foi praticamente isso, no fim da coisa.
Então quando o Sadhu entrou na casa de Admila, e ali ele ficou irado de ver o Sadhu ali na casa dele, aquilo foi também uma Vaishnava parada, né? Então,
É melhor perguntar, eu não sei.
Essa seria uma pergunta.
He's saying when Lomach Rishi came to Ajmal's house, first Ajmal he's angry to see him. This is no Vaishnava Parad?
This is ignorant. Jagai Madha is also angry with Nityananda Prabhu. They are not taking. They are taking the ignorance Prabhu.
Falando que ele era ignorante, então o Vaishnava ele não considera isso, porque os pessoas são ignorantes.
अल्प अपराध भगवान नॉय कहा चेतन भागवत में अल्प offensive not taking. Nityananda Prabhu is also so merciful. Nityananda he did not take. He wants to tell what he wants. He knows they are ignorant people. Even Jesus also told, pray to God. The Bible also says, hey God, they don't know what they are doing. Give mercy to them. There are many people, even every religion, saintly person they say, they know they are ignorant people what to do. The nature of the ants to bite. Ants also. So what to do?
Maharaj, but Nalukuver Manigri, they were not Agyani, they were Agyani. Nalukuver, Narad, he gave this.
Now they give special mercy to them.
So this is not counting like, this is only his mercy.
He gave mercy. But what do you give mercy? When give mercy? When Nalkuber and Manikrim surrendered to Narad Rishi. Narad Rishi already gave curse, stupid nonsense rascal. He is not giving respect to sadhu. They have to become tree. Then when they realize, oh, Narad Rishi gave me this tree, that time they also again hold the lotus feet of Narad Rishi. That time Narad Rishi told, I already gave you curse, you have to become tree. but now a little bit changed. What the tree? We are tree in Vrindavan, in the courtiers of Nanda Maharaj. And Krishna will come in Daparju and will have you. Thousand lives do bhajan and sadhan, very difficult to attain to Lord. But within a couple minutes, they got to Siddha Kanta and Madhukanta. Krishna delivered to them.
Well, my times is they were Nalu Kuber Manigi, Kuber Shishan. But then their Swarup, eternal Nitya Swarup, Siddha Kanta Madhukanta. This is it. But because Nalu Kuber Manigi, this life is temporary. No, they one day they die because they Kuber San. I'm thinking this is eternal Swarup.
What is that?
Nalu Kuber Manigri.
Nol Kuber Mulki, that is the Nol Kuber when Mulki, they are the son of Kuber, Dhanu Kuber.
Then this is not Nitya Swarup. This is
No,
only
this
here.
is the as like you are taking this bath, this body.
Swar, one life.
This is the body. That's the material body. But when Krishna delivered to them, Jamalarjun, that time the Nitya Swarup form manifest. Many people are saying, if you associate with high class position, then you will get gopi body. This is not true. Why not Nol Kuber, Manigri? They also associate with Narad Rishi. So why not Narad Rishi's original form is Gopi, Narada Gopi? So why not he is giving the two disciples Nol Kuber, why not Gopi form? Your form is everything, your Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Shraddha Kavana. Sarvanadi Suddha Uday means many people have. When Jiva is manifested from Saraswati, that potential, where you mentioned, Bhaktivinoda Thakur Jivadharma, chapter 15, very clearly explains Jiva Sarup Vichar. Jiva Sarup Vichar, you have everything, no one can change. Vijay Kumar Brajanath, same Guru, take good picture mantra. But one is Sakharas and another is called Madhurya Singara. One is his mood is Sakharas and he wants to serve to Krishna under guidance of Subha Sakharas. And Brajanath, Vijay Kumar, he told, I want to serve Devendra Radha Krishna under guidance of Lalita Sakhi. You have everything, all you really have. So saying Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhu. Even this dog, that is Sarup inside. This body is dog. Dog body. That is the material body. One day this dog body will be finished.
Maharaj Jiva Goswami is saying, writing, that this, our Swarup here, one Swarup eternally there, every Jiva.
Actually, this is very complicated not to understand. Prati Sandarbha explained this thing. That is there, here is here, that is difficult to tell later, very complicated to understand. Later we tell. This question also asked one devotee to Gurudev. In case of Guru Maharaj, Gurudev lecture is there.
Yeah, I'm also different. Many people saying different.
Many people looking to us, you are not looking in their window. Why these people are staying here? What they are doing?